Alrighty, there we go. Alright, can you guys hear me? Are we back in business? Are we good? Oh my god. Alright. I learned something new. When you click import on Streamlabs or any single media, it literally recognizes your old setup and automatically inputs drivers, cards, everything. So finally. Alright, so what I was saying is brand new setup. So had to literally run to the store. My computer pretty much was frozen every time I tried to open the stream or anything aside of just the game. So I was like, man, we're gonna have to spend some money. But we made it. 10 minutes late, I'm gonna apologize, but this is the quickest I've ever installed, set up, removed things, changed screens, cable management that I've ever done in my life. Alrighty, so how is everybody doing? I'm super. I'm like sweating by sitting right here. All right, we gotta turn off this notifications. Yeah, literally no joke. I had to drive an hour to pick up the setup. I had to go, then come home, set it up, help the wife with the groceries. I'm actually, now that I look at the time, I thought it was a lot later. I'm impressed that I was able to achieve all this within literally less than 2 hours. All right, so I don't know if you guys knew. So there were some updates that happened as we were essentially, everybody was crying a little bit about Extreme Challenge and Seireitei Challenge. So they actually adjusted the difficulty for this level. Somehow it shows me that I cleared it, even though that I didn't. If you hear background noise, I got my daughter doing a recital for the church on the background on the piano, so you might hear a little piano music on the back. So don't be surprised. She's 5, so it's not gonna be great. Alrighty, so let's jump right in here. I gotta revive some people because they are all dead. So I'm gonna revive. Let's see. Perfect. Everybody still there? All right, there we go. So today's stream, so I want to go through all of the new Seireitei challenge, but I also want to make sure that we showcase Hyori. So I got her to 4 stars. I'm gonna be upgrading her. I haven't used any stamina, none of my resources, anything, so that we can see kind of like how it scales up as you upgrade her. The other reason is because we know that some people are considering. Actually, if you looked at Maisty's video today, you saw that his Shunsui pretty much was the only one that really was able to survive. And I think that even after the adjustment, I haven't done any runs, but I'm not gonna risk it once again. So I'm gonna do a proper setup in here. of all the teams. They all have the proper Warsouls and everything before we even go in. And Yamamoto right over here. Come on. And then this two all the way to the back. Correct. Yes, that's so the good thing about this is like I'm pretty sure that most people have tried games like AFK Arena or pretty much any other idling game that has a challenge mode like this. It's pretty much the same thing. You want to run through. So my usual used to be run crappy teams, and then run my good team just to gain their skill, the ultimate skill gauge filled up, and then I would just run with all the crappy ones, like get them beat up, and then survive, and then once I didn't have any option, run them. So if this still proves that difficult, that's what I'm going to be doing on this setup as well. But I want to test it out because there was an update that optimized the challenge difficulty itself. So I want to see what they changed. Well, they're almost dead, so. Alright, so we're going to go from the get-go. Let's see. I got to adjust the frame rate. Alright, so they did adjust it, but not as high as I thought it was going to be. Oh no, definitely, yeah. Definitely changed. Yeah, this is much easier than before. We're doing good. Yes, Yamamoto 3 stars, definitely better than Unohana 4 stars. But of course, there will be moments that's going to be pretty much decided by what you're running and what content and your formation. But so far, so good. Alright, so we're done with this. Alright, so the next one is going to prove. Let me change the frame rate of the game because it looks like caca right now. Let's change this. High 60 frames. There we go. I don't know why I have no audio though from BlueStacks, but it's whatever. Much better, much smoother than before. Alrighty. And the computer's not stuttering, so I guess my money was well invested. Alrighty, so this is the part. So right here, for those that are struggling with it, this is where you're gonna have to really pay attention. It's them relics. It's what's going to pretty much make the difference. So anything that grants you shields, anything that grants you pretty much instant rage even after you use it, anything that is going to increase crit chance, right, of your characters, but is benefiting from the overall faction, let's say numbers that you have, it's what you're going to go. So for example, when rage is over 50%, 10% HP is restored every round. To be honest with you, you saw that when they hit you once, trust me, if you allow them to hit you a second time and you haven't killed them, this is not gonna do you any good. But this is going to do Dragon Soul characters attack increase by 20%, and in the first round rage skill damage increases by 10%. This is what you want because all of these things stack up, and that's what you want. Let's see. Alright, so we have... So I should be able to kill them. So these dudes are not going to rage first turn, but I got 4, so we should be good to go. Oop. Now wait, what? So here, for example, I'm gonna take off anybody that is an AoE character. So characters like Byakuya is who you're gonna be aiming for, and if you're gonna be reducing rage, same thing. Like right now, Kenpachi, so that he doesn't kill me on the next turn. There we go. So they're out. All right, so that was good. Yeah, so definitely less difficult than before. Oh, I got the ×1. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna open so you can see what Warsouls I currently have. Whoa. Alright, talk about insane. Alright, so look at that. That bleed and that burn coming in clutch. Alright, but I lost 2 characters there. So when targets are silenced, stunned, or paralyzed, reduces the rage by 200%. Unfortunately, that's not I'm not gonna benefit from that. But it's the only option that I really have right now because I don't have any black tortoise or any bird type. So that's where we're gonna go. What do we have here? So do I choose this or do I choose that? I mean, I got plenty of potions. And I think I'm gonna default to switching over to other characters instead of these. So, okay, but they don't have the rage ready. So this is gonna be the part on floor number 1 and number 2 before you get to Nightmare Challenge. You want to make sure that whoever you're gonna be using. So clearly, I'm not gonna be using the ones on here. But let's say I'm gonna use the first 15 characters I have. Make sure that you run them a couple of times, so by the time that they make it to Nightmare, all of the rages are filled up, so that you don't have to go through what I'm currently going right now, or waste a bunch of potions like I have. Yes, they definitely do, because we were stacking them up and we had no idea what for, but now they definitely do. So this one says assist. I think is from what I gained earlier. Because they killed mine, right? But I have another one, so. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3. Byakuya ready. So, based on the difficulty that they had, no, the rewards that they added were not high enough to essentially justify probably losing. So if you know, let's say on the first 2 floors, let's say they wipe out your entire team, you know that it's not worth it. I am at 200, so let me put everybody else. That's actually not the power of my team. I don't know why that says only 60. Oh, that's the stackable, right? So if your average team, I have on starting 240, that's my formation power. So if you and I struggle, as you can see on the first 3 fights. What do you mean that you didn't see anything special? So no. So the first battle, I beat it easily, but the second one, I literally go wiped out by one single AoE, and I think it was from Byakuya's the same. So I would say that it's not as hard as when we first opened it this morning, but it's still difficult. Alright, so I'm gonna run Urahara right there. Soifun on the back. And that's pretty much it. Oh, I took off. I just don't want to run all my main characters right now for no reason. I'm gonna weaken them off so that I can gain some rage first and then come in and stomp on them. I think that's what I'm going to do. And this is an assist, so it's not even my actual character. I can actually even run Lisa. I'm gonna take. This is just to see how much damage they're able to do. So for those that were asking if there was anything special, you'll take a look. Correct, on the first 2 floors. That's what you definitely want to do. Their rage are ready. So let's see. I want to take out Byakuya. That's the first character that I want to say goodbye to, since I don't want his AoE to trigger. And then when I reduce rage, I'm going to go for Kenpachi and Ichigo. Alright, so do I have any AoEs? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so I'm going to increase his own crit. Yeah, no, it's way more difficult than before, 100%. Because even these characters would have wiped the floor with any Seireitei challenge characters. Like, would have whipped the floor. And right now, that's not happening. Look at the amount of damage that they're dealing compared to before. Like, that's pretty much nothing. Ah, that's a good point from Kyle. That's a good point, right? So if they had increased the rewards and only the whales were able to clear it out, then that's true. Well, there we go. Now we see why you don't want that AoE happening. All right, so my entire team got cleared out, but we're good. We're good. You just gotta bring out the big guns and ensure that at the end of the turn, at the end of the round, all of my main characters have their rage. So I'm gonna use it one more time for the last time. But now what I'm going to do, so just like if I was gonna go into PvP, so gonna apply that bleed with Byakuya. Then we got Yamamoto, who's gonna have it ready right after. Actually, Byakuya goes to the back just to make sure. There we go. Alright, so now we know what we need to do and what we cannot let happen. So this is the assist, but no, I revived him. Correct. This is just to kind of like bring some more life, because people were even asking for a skip button for the Seireitei challenge. Now it's not gonna be that so much. Now you actually will have to sit down and actually play. All right, so 1. There we go. And just so that I don't waste any other things. Alright, so as long as you use your rage and you have it stacked up, so you still are able to deal the damage that you were dealing before. But if you do like I did, that I brought an entire team that I didn't use the entire first 2 floors, that's when you find the real problem. And I keep forgetting about the timer. Alright, they should be able to take it off without any problems. So yeah, so clearly what you want from the relics is anything that increases, like I don't know if you've seen the relic that after the first rage gives you 600 rage right back. You want those type of relics. Anything that increases the rage gain. So for example, this is good too. Anything that increases the damage that you deal to counters. So what it means is if you're attacking a character that is, let's say, a tank, but you're attacking it with a specialty type, then it's gonna deal 60% more damage from the specialty type to the black tortoise, because they are pretty much a counter to one another. This would have been good, but this is superior to that. All right, so that's a problem because nobody has the rage ready. Yamamoto will have it ready, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to wipe it out from the get-go. Alright, but let's give it another try. So on games like AFK Arena, that's how it used to be. If you brought up a really, really strong team, then it would automatically like make the remaining of the challenge be the same level as your team. But if you started with like a weaker team on your setup, then it's scaled down. So I wonder if it's the same way, but it doesn't look like it because half my characters were dead. There we go. But there we go. Perfect. So I'm not going to go for Hyori because he's just going to revive. And that's going to be extreme. Oh, well, actually, Ichigo is dead on the back, so probably I should. There we go. And then, come on, White Tiger should recover their stuff. There we go. Perfect. Ichigo can go again. And now everybody's gonna gank up onto Kenpachi. Alright, so we're clear on that, and I got most of my rage ready. So that's what we were looking for. Was there a page? I didn't even see that. I think aren't I coming up on that? Is in that big house where the Seireitei boss challenge is going to be? So I think the only benefit that we have right now from this challenge is the fact that you can get an extra 1,000 Kenpachi coins, right? So in a week, there's 3 Seireitei challenges resets, so that's an extra 3,000. In a month, you're getting an extra 12,000 Seireitei Kenpachi contest coins. So that's pretty much where this whole, dealing with all this is coming to play, if it's worth it or not. For some people, might not necessarily be, right? Because if you have to waste more resources than what it's going to give you, then definitely doesn't make any sense. Come on. Oof. Wow, they survived. But that's not what I went to do. Why did I do that? I'm gonna have to turn this off to slow down the time. See, that's the insane part. It's like one single attack from them can wipe out. They're dead. Literally, one rage from their side wipes them completely out. I think that's the only problem. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the main issue is that you have an insane amount of wow. Are you kidding me? You have an insane amount of rage coming from their side, create everything at once. So I think this is the one that I got from beating the whole thing, but it doesn't seem like it's much. I'm not gonna revive any of these things. He's gonna be dead with a crappy setup. Wow. Alright, so that's good to know. So essentially focus on the bosses before going for anybody else. Alright, so I'm not gonna use any rage. I'm gonna save all of these rage for the next turn. That's useless. Alright, so this is the part. I think this is better because this is generating more rage every single time. Alright, so this is what you guys were talking about. So this is the moment of truth. So definitely going to use this. Once you have defeated your opponent, you can choose from one of the following rewards. You have only one chance to challenge. Any fails will immediately stop your challenge. So, alright. I'm going for these right here. Well, yeah, those right there. And then that's a good amount too. I mean, it's a good amount of resources, so I think that it's good. It's just oh shoot, and I clicked with the wrong team. There we go, wasted. They're dead. There we go. I just wasted that. I went in with the wrong team, so now you learn from my mistake. Don't do that. And I just lost all the currency. And no way of doing it. He gone. Yep, he's gone. Dang. Wow, what a waste. Last one. So now we know. Now we saw my failure. No, if you exit it out or you fail it, you automatically lose the challenge. So no point. Wow, that was really sad. I can't believe I just made that fatal mistake. Yep. Every time. Every time. So the two that I need to make sure that I take out. How are these dudes so freaking tanky? Okay, I guess we're gonna lose this one again. Alright, but I know exactly what I need to do. Especially now that we know that we can collect those extra characters that are pretty much gonna run the entire challenge by themselves. They're all dead right now. One. Gone. Smack. That's absolutely insane. 800,000 damage. Wow. All right. Yeah, they one shot. That's the part. Is it's either you one shot them or they one shot you. So or you have to use the characters that they mentioned that you can get from the challenges, which I did not realize it. Right. So good thing this is just the first day. We're all alive again. I'm just gonna finish this quickly, and then we're gonna go move on to Hyori. I want to do the same comparison that we did with her and Lisa. Wow, this piece is staying pretty cool. So it all depends what you call right now exactly free to play friendly. So far, it has been. Let's say let's give it a 7.5. Let's say a 7.5 free to play, right? Because there's a lot of things that you're giving. Think about right now, for example, every mistake that they make, they contribute a lot of like jades, which is the currency that you're gonna need for your summons, which is what everybody's after. You know, even if everybody's able to summon for every character, not everybody's gonna be using every single one of them. So let's say you could go with the bare minimum, you know, just get the character, but you don't necessarily are gonna be investing because neither whales or free to play are doing the same thing. You just have to focus on one formation right now. We're all running pretty much the same setup that we had at the beginning. Maybe one or two characters fell off, but not like the entire set has changed. So, you know, if you spend the time, you're definitely gonna get back what you put into it. So I'd say yeah, I'd say that it is free to play friendly. It's a lot more than anybody would have expected, to be honest with you. Let me see if I continue to get shafted. Wow. Oh, there we go. We got one. Okay. I guess cost me 150 jades total, so not bad. We're good. All right, so this is done. All right, so let's go out, and I'm going to go straight to Miss Hyori. Let me quickly collect the idling. All right. Correct. Nope, that's a good thing. Whatever damage you dealt, it's already there, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's a good part. I'm also gonna run Karakura out because I haven't done that either. So let's do this first. Let's see how many stuns we can pull out of this. So, oh lord, I started with an auto. No, we gotta quit this. Alright, so let's see. So everybody knows that the way that I run squad balls or anything like that is I always look for as many masteries as I can get. This is not the right one. So the game is an idling game, which means the further you are on the story mode, right, the better rewards and materials you're gonna get, which means you actually want to focus kind of like your first 6-man team and look for your first as many SSRs as you want, and then of course there's gonna be those URs that you're gonna get, like Ichigo, that is a free-to-play character that you can work on. At the beginning you have Kenpachi, that is part of a contest that everybody has access to. So those are the two main ones at the start. Then you have your other SSR characters like Matsumoto, that pretty much until today a lot of players are still running it, whales or non-whales, because months within the game, and we're all still using. I think the only ones that have shifted out from, let's say, day 14 is being that I introduced Yamamoto and Aizen, but then everybody else really I've had from since the first 2 weeks of the game. All right, so let's go back in here. All right, so this is good enough because he has his shield up, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to break anything. And Nope, I did not mean to do that. Because I'm gonna save all of my rages for when his shield comes down. Everybody's bringing out their motorcycles today. Nope. Oh, so now that you mention Aizen, so something that I wanted you, well, you guys will see it. After my video and after the update, I think that this is happening. I don't know what's going on with the rates. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or they're just trying to balance things out. But it seems like the amount of emblems, I used to get at least like 4 emblems from the free, you know, I didn't have to use much, but it's scaling up. So I kind of like dual down that if I don't get it, if I don't get at least 2 or 3 of his fragments with the first, let's say, 500 jades that I used to reset, I stop and I don't do the other ones because then it's gonna cost me 1,000 for another 2 fragments and it's not worth it. There, oh, perfect. This is a good one. All right, plenty of masteries and the rages are ready. Yeah, so Kensei and Hyori are very likely going to be within the regular summon pool. Like big chance. All right. The growth plan is a must-have, 100%. If you're gonna spend any money, that's the one that gives you 50,000 J's for real. The best return on investment that you can have on any game right now. All right, so we're gonna go 1. Let's see if we get to stun him or disorient him. No, that didn't happen. Let's see if Yamamoto comes in clutch with a 20% rage decrease. Nope, didn't have. So we're gonna use. So by the way, it shows you too when he's gonna be using his mastery. I don't know if people realize that. So for anybody that hasn't had access to the event yet, you can tell when he's gonna come and use his mastery. You can tell when his rage is gonna happen. You can tell when his shield is gonna be going on based on this section right here. Just click on it and it tells you what is gonna happen next and the level. Oh, so he is now immune to debuffs. I had no idea. So that means that the disorient that happened before doesn't work. And yeah, I can see that because he just took out my Kenpachi. Whoa. What just happened there? Hold on. Wait, what? Still takes it out. So how come I died like that? What just happened there? That was pretty weird. Alright, so let's go again. Ooh. So anything else you guys want to tell me? This is not looking good then. He's immune to rate reduction, he's immune to debuffs, and he's immune. So pretty much he's just like Squad was now. Wow. Hi. So this is great. So we gotta rethink the entire plan now then. Yep, doesn't work. I can see that. Well, now this turned out in a different matter. I'm not gonna call the name. This is a different story now. So how in the world? So I get it that now you definitely need a healer. But no, look, the debuffs worked. Disorient worked. So it means that probably silence is what's gonna work. So no rage reduction. So look, so clearly we're gonna have to. Oh my god, we're gonna have to cheese this again. We're gonna have to default to the whole Yashiru situation that we had before. Yeah, it works. It's so the crit, Patrick, is because I have Warsoul of Wrath on both of my Kenpachi, and also pretty much on and on Aizen. See, those are the ones that are gonna continue to crit. Also, the crit chance is pretty high because of it too. It's above 30%. Yeah, if it's a bug, then they're gonna have to, I don't know, reward us with something. Because if one thing is working, I don't see why the other ones are not working. But I'm glad that we're all, see, good thing we're doing a stream. Now we're realizing what's working and what's not. I'm gonna clip that moment that you guys saw that the disorient works. Alright, so let's see. I don't have it, so I'm gonna rely on Aizen. It's based on your days. How many days your server has been open. That's going to determine, you know, what event. But they all come in the same order, though. So pretty much every 14 days after a limited banner has ended, you're going to get the following banner to come up. And in between, you have coin exchange events, you have rebate events, and so forth. Yeah, this is looking... He's going to wipe me out. Like 100% on the next attack. I only collected 19 coins. I think I'm barely gonna make it to 20. I was able to connect 22. Now I'm down half of the thing because he's gonna take half of my team out. Yep. Goodbye. Oh no. Okay. All right. Woof. We barely survived. So see, so if this is a bug, then I guess we're good. But if it's not a bug, we pretty much have to rely back on all those Warsouls that'll heal you back, like Orihimes, right? Jushiros and so forth. The only thing though is every time you bring a healer in, you do sacrifice a lot of, I would say a lot of attack, which is why I myself don't run one. Alright, so we're at 20. Don't die. Don't die. There we go. Don't die. Good. Alright, so everybody has it. I'm gonna take advantage of the crit with everybody. It's already run number 9. Alright, so I think I'm barely gonna scratch the 21 mark. So the maximum that I've gotten is 22 tokens, but it's all based on attack and power. So in reality, if you have, let's say, double what I have, you probably would get a lot more. So, all right, so that's 21. So we made it to 30 million, and everybody managed to survive. So he is supposed to have rage immunity. I mean, rage reduction immunity. Alright, so... Oh, well, there we go. Well, they did. So no getting to 22 coins. That's not happening. Alright. You guys... Should I run it again? And try, let's say, with... Silence Team? Re-challenge it, or should I save it? You guys want me to? Alright, so let's re-challenge it. Alright, so I'm gonna re-challenge Let me bring, let's see. Hold on, because I gotta make sure that so we need a bunch of silence. So I got Matsumoto right there. I just wanna try it. I wanna try this. So I'm gonna just bring a bunch of silence people, because that's what I wanna find out. Because they won't be able to survive his attack since he can reach the back row as well. But I wanna see if it works. If it works, then I can work something out. I have, how many days do I have left? I have 1 day, so at least I'm not losing that much. But at least for those coming forth, you're gonna be able to prepare for him. So I'm gonna leave Eisen there, leaving him there. So rage reduction doesn't work. Let's see if freeze works, right? So let's try that. Let's see if trapping him works. What else? So Jachiru, and I need a female character, which is going to be Lisa on the back. All right, and then Jachiru as well. Who should I take out? All right, so I'm gonna take out Yamamoto because I don't even care about the AOE, and I'm gonna have to move. If he gets hit, he's gonna get hit anyway, so he can be at the front. Let's put Kenpachi right back. Hold on. There we go. Nope, actually, much better. Yes, the growth plan counts as any money spent is gonna count towards it. Any money that you spend is gonna count towards the recharge that you need for getting Byakuya. Alrighty, so this is just purely a test to see if everything works as far as silencing him. So we gotta go all the way to turn number 3. So they should be able to survive just fine. Alright, so no. So at 190k combat power. Alright, so essentially I'm counting. Oh, shoot. Oh, whatever. I'm counting that when he hits Urahara, he could get trapped. Or when Toshiro hits him with his rage, he's going to get stunned. So let's cross our fingers. Let's see. Still 20% defense. Alright, defense. So debuffs do still work because it decreases defense, but no freeze. I mean, it's not like Toshiro freezes as often as we would like, but by the way, I'm not following the order. I'm just trying to... Yep, so silence works still. So it's rage immunity that went away. So silence, disorient, so all of those debuffs still work. So that's going to save your butt when you're trying to clear this out. So it works. So silence team. So anybody that hasn't have access to the new Eisen event. So silence is going to be your saving grace. And so it's going to be anything like disorient. I didn't see trap work. But that is also a slight chance. So that's good. So I'm gonna make sure that I add this to a clip and upload it. Oof. 4 million. All right, so we're gonna keep going with this without using that. Did you guys see the amount of crits that she's able to deal? I don't know if you guys saw that. You saw lag? Hold on, I should probably open the stream myself to see how it's going. Give me just 1 second. Probably gonna end up pulling this cord by accident. You can see it happening. No. Yep, there we go. So no. Trap works. Oops. So trap works. Trap, silence, probably freeze is going to work too, since all those are working. Disorient is just rate reduction is the only thing that is not working, because again, I think maybe because on the squad boss, there we go. So wow, this time we added everything and silenced again. Yeah, there we go. So I'm glad that I did actually max out what's her face, Lisa. She's gonna come in clutch, and now we're gonna see with there we go. We're gonna try Hyori. That's what we're gonna try at the forefront to see how much she can tank. We're at 6 million, and I literally lost like most of my best teams, so we're good. All right, so it's still doable, but it's just gonna have to be cheesed a little bit. All right, let's go. It's kind of funny, but this actually works better because he's not able to trigger his mastery either with silence, which is why I said that it probably was gonna be better. So they just pretty much are forcing everybody to use silence. And no, there we go. Good. And disorient. Everything is on clutch. Look at that. I got to 10 million with literally taking off 80% on my team because I wasn't using any of these fours, and these two are very behind compared to the other ones. Actually, this all four of these. So as you guys can see, very doable still. So wow. I don't know. Maybe the silence team is actually the one on clutch. Look at Yashiro critting every single time. I mean, 20 coins. 20 coins? And I feel like this was easier. I know. Pretty much you guys all saw me fail miserably on Seireitei challenge, nightmare mode. But what can we do? What can we do? But now, at least for this section, this is what I'm happy is that we can still do it. Because again, if Eisen was going with his rage every single turn, that was not happening. Gotta re-challenge this. Let me see if I can get to the 12 million with this team. I'm gonna swap out War Souls. So you guys see what we just tried, right? So look at the main difference. So look, Yashiro is at 16 combat power compared to the characters that I was running at almost 40. And I still dealt over 10 million damage. Lisa is at 22 now because I've been continuing to upgrade her. You know, I didn't even bring Soifon, and I should have brought Soifon instead of probably Toshiro. All right, so but let me upgrade Hyori first because I want to bring her into this mix. So she's already at 8,000 at blue +1. We're gonna do this again. Buying all the stamina for this one. There we go. Nacton, welcome, man. Welcome to the team. Oh, my bitrate is really low, though. I'm surprised. I gotta fix that. It's not looking real good. Alright, so we're gonna sweep. And again, anybody watching at home, you know that you're not supposed to do this. This is a waste of resources, literally, because I could have patiently wait, upgrade somebody else, and I probably would have gotten them. So, but we're just doing it for the... We're just doing it so we can go ahead and look. Same thing with these potions. They should be going towards your main formation, nobody else. So, but I'm just going to get her as high as I can just so that we can compare. And she's technically my first real tank, now that I think about it, that I'm going to actually have. Because I haven't really worked on any other character. Alright, so I'm going to enhance that. I think we should have enough to get her high enough to at least close to what Lisa is at. Alrighty. Yes. Once I move, because I'm gonna have to move them around anyways, I'll show you the war souls that I'm using on my characters. Oops, we already ran out of things. Wow, that was sad. Do I have any bento boxes? No, I don't. What is she at 11,000? What? She's quite behind. And I didn't even do all of my... So you guys saw I used what? Oh, I gotta promote this one. So this is the advantage that she's going to have. She's gonna have her weapon awaken. And let's see how much did we gain with that. Let's go back to the profile. Alright, so not that much higher, but let's see what she can tank with this and her recovery and so forth. Alright, so I'm gonna show you quickly the war souls on my... So I got War Soul of Wrath, 4 stars. Making them 5 stars is super expensive, that's why I haven't done them. Same thing with this one over here, War Soul Wrath. So crit on both of these characters, single target damage dealer, column, but damage dealer as well. Then I have for the bleed effect, again, because his attack is pretty high right now, so that extra 10-30% comes in clutch. So that's why I keep using that right there. So that's 24%. Then this war soul, I believe somebody mentioned that I think it's still broken because the chance reduction has not happened in forever. It doesn't happen on squad boss. It didn't happen on ISIM. So I think that it's broken for now. So I guess you could use it for the HP increase, but what I was using was for the rage reduction for that 30%. But now it's not working. On Yamamoto, I'm using War Soul of Hyori. Ideally, that's the one that I think is the best. You can use this on him, or you can use it on Byakuya as well. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing names incorrectly. It's really hard. It's really hard. And the extra skill damage. Then I have Sangetsu's War Soul, because it increases again the Soul Bearer's attack by 7.31%. I'm trying to deal as much damage as possible. Then we got Ichigo. The reason why I use this is because I often, more than not, I have him on the front line, specifically, let's say, for squad boss. So every time people attack, he's gaining rage. Usually he was one of those characters behind on gaining rage. Now he's regaining it, and then he gets an extra 7% from here for HP. And as you see, heals back every time too for every 4th attack. And then this is the same thing, increasing his rage, regenerates the first rage skill by 240 points. And then defense, that's the way that I've been running him. But ideally, in reality, he's kind of like another, some people call another Kenpachi, especially if you have his weapon awaken. You actually want, same thing, crit attack on him, but it's just a way that I'm running it myself. Then on Sangetsu, because he's all about dealing damage, I have, defense avoidance and attack increase and so forth. And then I got Orihime's War Soul, because I like the fact that every 3 turns, somebody with the least amount of HP is going to get a heal back. So, and that's coming in clutch on pretty much everything that I'm doing. Arena, PvP, PvE, squad boss, Isen, everywhere I go. These are probably one of the best things that you can have right now. Then as far as everybody else, I'm working on Isen's War Soul. This is probably one of the best War Souls that you can get. So if you have access to it, but you have to get the character first. Let's see what else. That's really what I have for most people. I haven't increased this one. It's a good one, but I haven't worked on it yet. Especially because it's an attack specialty and it's deflect. If it was, let's say, for somebody that I run on the front, like for example Yamamoto, I probably would move it, but I'm losing about 20% of that benefit because it's an attack specialty War Soul right now. I did not reforge it. It came out like that. But yeah, that's what we got right now. Alright, but let me work on the characters that I'm gonna bring back to defending Seireitei, which are gonna be Hyori, Lisa, Jachiru. Alright, so let's see who I'm going to. Chochi's defense. So this is what I'm gonna put on her. Alright, and I need to upgrade this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't do this at home again. These resources should be going to somebody else, not her, because I'm not really going to be running her on my team, but I want to showcase her. I want to see what she can do, even at 15,000. Then on Lisa, she's a damage dealer. Who did I take out? I kept Eisen, so let's ignore more defense since she's already doing that. So, oh, by the way, so there you go. So I just showed it. So a Warsaw that you want to run on, let's say it's also this one, Solo Crippling. See, so it increases the damage. There is a 32% for extra 15% damage, increases that like 7.8%. So those are the ones. You can get that one from, right now, I'm pretty sure that is on the squad boss section on the shop. It's still available right there. So that's where you can get that Warsaw from. Or from the regular summons from the gacha. Dun dun dun. Alright, let's see. So we're working on Lisa. I already put her Warsaw. Then who is the other one? Jashiru. Let's see. We're gonna change this. Anything that increases her accuracy, and in this case is this. Let me promote this one more time. Woof. So, oh, this is actually a good chance. So the reason why I'm doing this is because, believe it or not, even this is not going to waste. Oh, wow, it made it 4 stars. Okay. So extra 10% accuracy. You want to run anything like this on anybody that has silence and so forth. And if I run this Warsaw, let's say when I get the orange version of it, I still get all of that EXP back. So I didn't lose anything, so which is fine. So there we go. Let's see. And then everybody else I'm keeping the same. So we're good to go. The only thing that I'm missing is that I cannot heal back because none of them have their things active. And then probably should bring this girl right here. Let's switch her out. Let me just redo the whole setup. So 1, 2. This is the dude that is gone. And you're gone. And we're going to include one right here. And then who else? Who am I missing? Oh, and right here. This is also, well, oh, actually, no, I got 2, 2, 2. So that's what we're running. That's funny. We're able to run a 2, 2, 2. 2 Azure Dragon, 2 Vermilion, 2 White Tigers. Let's see how Miss right over here works out. So believe it or not, I've gotten lucky. I've gotten it from the gacha, which is, some people say it and I've seen why they believe it, that gacha is actually a really good investment. But I've done, let's say a total of 140 pulls for gacha because I only do them when there is the rebate event for it. And I've gotten about 3 out of that. Like the additional War Soul of Wrath came out of that. The one for defense, the one for reflect came out of that. Then the one that you saw that Ichi was wearing, that now I put on Hyori, the defense one. Actually, I got it from VIP. And the crippling one also came from gacha. So pretty much 70% of them came from doing gacha. By the way, you guys saw that this is a much weaker team than we had before. Like, much weaker. Alright, so 1, 2. How come it didn't silence him? Should be silencing people every time. There we go, silence. That's what we're looking for. Look at, you see that crit? It's like a ton of crit. And the fact that he always has 70% or over HP and there is an Azure Dragon means that she's pretty much guaranteed to at least every 2 out of 3 turns she's gonna be dealing. And he's disoriented right now. So No mystery, no mastery skill gonna be applied. What do you mean any of those orange characters are not yet available on so they're all out already. It's just by the amount of days that your server has been open, that's why you might not see them in your server, but they'll come at some point. Alright, so time to disorient this dude again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she deals a decent amount of damage. Didn't get silenced though, but it's okay. There we go. Silenced every time. So no rage for you, Mr. Eisen. And well, we're at 6 million already. That's about 1 million per turn. And Yashiro is dead. Shoot. Probably should have put a defense Warsaw on her. Alright. Let's see if they continue to silence, because I don't think it's going to happen. And Lisa is also gone. Woof. That's the only problem. Because they're super weak. But Hyori still standing strong. Alright, let's see. Alright, so it keeps working. Okay, we're good. So even after Yashiro died, her effect stays on. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that the character, even if after they died, it stayed on. Alright, I'll take it. Or am I mistaken? Because I don't know where the silence came from. No! Oh, man. Alright, so 19. Re-challenge. Alright, so not bad. 19 coins. And that team had how much power did it have? So look, 180k power. And this one has like less than 15,000 attack. Same thing with this one. This one has 22. This one has around 28. So half of my team is pretty weak. So most of the damage is going from this two, and we still managed to get 19 coins. So we're good. Alright, so time to finish it. I'm gonna go for those. Let's see if I can get all the way to the 29. So characters like Byakuya, I've been using them for Arena, which now I have to rework my entire thing. Let me put back all those Warsouls where they belong before I jump into a fight. Alright. I'm gonna add Forceful Crippling. I don't need that defense one anymore because his thing is maxed out. And I'm gonna add this one back here. There we go. So everybody back to where they should be. Alright, so let's test Hyori on Arena. Let's check it out. Wow, dropped pretty low. Actually, why don't we test out that entire team that I had earlier? My initiative is pretty high, so I guess still, but let's test them out. Without Warsouls and anything. Let's see. Where's Hyori? Right here. 1. 2. Wrong place. There we go. Alright, so let's do this. See how we fare. What's up, my C? Yeah, bro, so they changed no more rage reduction for us on the Eisen boss anymore. But thankfully you already finished, so you got to finish everything out. That silence coming in clutch. They did. Ooh, look at Hyori taking on that damage. Well, she survived a whole two rages. Oof. That was close. Alright, this is when Lisa is gonna either prove that she's... Let's see what Lisa does right now. Well, he did. Look at that, yo. See what I mean? Yo, did you see that damage? Correct. So silence, freeze, disorient, trap, all that works. So we ran an entire crappy team earlier, just and it all worked. You all saw that damage from Lisa, right? Literally destroyed the dude, like wrecked him. Nerf Lisa? Yo, let me just play that again. That was insane. That was absolutely... And she didn't even have a Warsaw on, because I took it off. Like, look, this is what my Byakuya can do. Like, look at... That's all Byakuya. And Lisa comes in, an SSR character that can hit 3 characters, and the least amount there are, the better she does. And she literally took out that Ichigo with one single rage. I had to run it again. Look, he's pretty much full HP almost. And she came in and wiped him out. Holy shoot, yo. Good thing this is recorded, because I'm saving that. That's... Come on, finish. Yeah, you're dead. 1. That was like, what, 17,000, and then Kenpachi came in. And then Lisa came in. Look at that. Look. Wait. You saw that she put out the same exact amount of damage output as Kenpachi. I'm not blind, right? That showed the exact same amount, right? Am I blind? She did more than Kenny. Holy shoot, yo. I am going to continue to work on her. I am so glad that I did not stop. Holy shit. But alright. You all saw that. Sorry. I know that this is repetitive, where this is the third one, the second time we repeated, but I can't believe it. Holy moly, yo. Yeah, so that's the way that he stacks, essentially. And she has half of his attack, pretty much. What the heck? Well, we might see... Yeah, she was able to crit, but you'll see the main difference is it's the amount of attack difference and stats and everything between the two. No, he crit too. He crit too. They both crit. Look, they both crit. They both crit. So that is absolutely insane. And then look at the major difference between these two. So this is Kenpachi. Look at 37,000 attack. 37,000. And his skill damage deals... It's only 200% though. Of course. But again, it's 37,000. Then you look at Lisa... Where is she at? She only has, look, 19,000. So, I correct. It is still above, but not but above to literally double. Again, he has double of everything of what she has. Like that's the part that we're missing. Kenny has double of everything, like everything. So that is literally that is insane. That at this range, and look, she's behind on everything. Holy moly, that was insane. Because all the Christians, it's just Christians. They both crit. And she's only 4 stars too, correct? She's also 4 stars. She's supposed to be an AoE. So, again, she's broken. She's definitely broken. I mean, but Hyori's doing pretty well. Because 15,000 and she withstood 2 of those rages. It took 2 rages to kill her. I think she's pretty good so far. So the crush affecting Lisa. So when there is an Azure Dragon alive, which there was one left, wait, was there one left? I didn't even look at it. Well, I don't even remember. I think, yeah, Soifon was still alive. So automatically that's an extra 60% chance of doing an extra 60% damage on the enemy with her passive. Holy moly, yo. And he had over 70% HP, so she can take out a character. She can definitely take out a character. Alright. AP3. Wow, it's been almost an hour and a half. Wow, insane. Alright, so let's finish this right here. Alright, so I know that all of you are here for Bleach, Immortal Souls, and so forth. I didn't, actually. Wow. Justin, thank you. I did not even touch her skills. I did not upgrade her skills. Yeah, so now everybody might consider Lisa. I just hope that they don't nerf her. That's the only thing. Like, then we're all gonna be pretty pissed. Wow, thank you, Justin. I have not even touched her skill set. Wow, that was really bad. That was sad. That makes total sense. Total sense. Now she's at 18,000. Okay, alright, there we go. We got an additional 3,000. Alright, so let's see how she fares once again. Let's do another one. That was insane. Can I go against this dude? Nope, he'll wipe the floor with me. Purple Ninja. Alright, you should be able to survive. Let's do this. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Hopefully they don't take out Oh, silence. Alright. I safe. Alright, let's see how we do on this one. Now Hyori should fare much better than before. They gone. Oof. Alright, so she's gonna hit the entire back row now. Because they have over... Wow, okay, so once again, you saw that, right? That was a really decent amount of damage that she did to the back row. I'm dead, but you could see, wow, that was pretty good. That did not do anything. I don't even know what he has out there. Bye, Lisa. Alright, it's fine. It was a test. No crying. Oh, Nightmare Mist went horrible. I made every mistake that you shouldn't make. I mean, I made it to the end, but I brought the wrong team for the Yamamoto fight. I died like 4 times. Had to use like 4 potions, so it went horribly. But we learned our lesson. So when the server resets, I'm gonna run it again the right way, and post a proper video about that. Alright, so let's see. Let me redo Masa. 479. Nope. I'm way behind that. Oh, actually, you know what I forgot to do? Let's touch these right here to get those increases. 4738. No, it was pretty sad though. It was pretty sad. Like I literally, like they all saw me. Like my entire team, I would break one and then lose an entire team. Break one, lose an entire team. It was like I wipe you or you wipe me. One or the other one. Which one do you prefer? There was no in between. All right, so let me go back to arena and I'm going to do. Let's see. Cannot go against that dude. Let me refresh. Let's go purple ninja. But in this case, I don't think I need Jashiro in here, so I'm gonna take her out. I need someone that enables her to go. Alright, so we're gonna go with this setup again. I'm gonna leave that there, and then that's 3. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's not gonna work either. I need back row hitters. Alright. This is really bad, but whatever. Good enough. I just want to make sure that they kill a couple of characters so that she has her rage ready and that they don't all die at once. Correct, Shunsui. I saw that. That's he took the shield and then your Shunsui can definitely take a beat up. Pretty good. Alright, we're good. Alright, we won this one. He dead. Oh damn. Oh no, he's not dead. But he is dead on the back. Yo, she's putting out some stupid damage. Like the least amount of characters there are, it's like there are many, you die. There are least, you die. Whichever way you want to put it, you'll die. Yeah, shields actually do stack. They do stack. Let's see, Grimlock. Nope, I need. What's this, Maleo? 230. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can take this one out. Alright. That's one death. We need one more. Yeah. I wish that there were all front players so I could see Lisa take out the entire. Well, she's gonna take out that Ichigo. Yo, 150,000. That's still pretty high, regardless. That's still pretty high. Wow. I think I might be switching my formation. And when White Ichigo comes in, that's when I'm gonna be even like, whoa, definitely. See, that's what I mean. Like that formation that I ran before with those 4 white tigers. Now that we see the output damage that this lady can do, 100% comes in clutch. I'm surprised that no more people are running. I mean, after everybody saw this, they probably will. But definitely worth bringing her in. Alright, so I had... Oop, my bad. My bad. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Alright, so I wanted to go over... You gonna run her, Joshua? There we go. I think she's definitely worth it 100%. And with White Ichigo, that insane AoE he's going to have. She can pretty much finish anybody and everybody on the front or the back, right? It just doesn't matter when you're using her. She's just going to come on clutch. I don't have any tickets. I'm rank 5. I'm going to call it a day on the arena. What do I need to finish running? Right here. Alright, so now that we improved every... No, there's no point on that. Just going to take it out. I do need Jashiru to ensure that she can... I don't need her. Okay, hello. Okay, hello. Okay, alright. We're not getting out. I think this is better just because he can trap. And... Ichigo's dealing more damage. No, actually, I'm gonna keep it like I had it. Just because I want to keep silencing him. Nope, that's a really bad setup. That's 3, 2. That's really bad. I need one more Seer Dragon. There's no real point on this anymore, aside of the bleed damage. Stunt. Nope, that's also bad. 1, 2, 3. Alright. That's really it. Nope, I still have the wrong setup. What is going on? Alright, so hopefully I disorient or trap him. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so 1, 2. I want to finish this because I really want to go over to Hero Cantare. Depends on your server. Crimson Hard 100. It depends on your server. I just wasted all my rage for no reason. Alright, let's go. Come on, I need you to trap or disorient. That's all I need. Nothing else, nothing more. There we go. Wow, that disorient is happening more often than before. Nope, nope. Wow, all of it ready after the turn. One, 2. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, so rage. Meist, did you ever get higher than the 22 coins that you got? Were you able to get, let's say, 23 or anything like that? Max I ever gotten was 22, and now that I need to pretty much disorient every single time, or I'm out of luck, probably 21 is my max right now. No disorient this time, but I got the shields. So that's another way. If you have Urahara, to save your team from pretty much... there we go. He got trapped. Yes. Alright, so we got saved by the bell. Alright, so there we go. That was pure luck right there. Because otherwise, if he had attacked me with his mastery, they would have been dead. So Trap also prevents him from attacking, unlike Disorient that only prevents him from using his Mastery and his Rage. Wow, so Urahara coming in clutch. I'm a little upset because like one day before the event ends, they come and change my entire strategy on me. Not happy about that, but what can we do? Hopefully we get it trapped. Come on. I need you to trap his butt. So and that's the part for anybody that is going to have access in the future to him. It might be possible since now we know that, let's say, a silence team. There we go. So he just got silenced. Who just silenced him? How did I do a silence? Who do I have in here that can silence? I'm lost. Oh, the combo. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I forgot that Urahara has silence. There we go. Alright, so that's it. That's all I can get. 21 coins. Calling it quits. I'm gonna retry this a million times. What was the record of damage? Yeah, like, it's unfortunate. I mean, for me, it's one coin less, which would have been an additional couple of jades. I already got everything from the shop in reality, so I already got both Lisa and Hyori. So but unfortunately for those that were, let's say, if you're missing one coin to get Lisa, that's where the pain is gonna come. Hopefully they address that. I hope that they do address that because it's not really fair. It was a very last minute thing. Literally for me, I'm the day before, and for other players, you know, now they gotta rethink how they're gonna do everything. Because now Ichigo, it's only good for damage, and Sangetsu is only good for damage. That's it, nothing else. Got 54 coins. What do you guys think I should get from here with the remaining? I'm gonna get another 21 tomorrow. What do you guys think I should get? Oh, so see, this is the part. Oh, I haven't even collected these. Should probably do that. It's a nice acquisition. This is like almost 2K worth of jades. All right, so this is what I was talking about for those that haven't realized it. So watch, I like literally the amount of jades. I mean, of emblems that you get is like close to nothing now. See, like I don't understand what's going on, but still the same thing here. Those boxes have a pretty high chance to drop the thing. Look, it's insane. I still didn't get it. See, like, yeah, so see, I'm going. This is absolutely bizarre. So I'm pretty much calling it because now I'm gonna have to go with all the 30. If I do 5, 150, I can get a universal shard right from the get-go already. So it's not worth it. If I don't get at least to 5th emblem with, let's say, the first up to 30, I am not doing it. Yeah, no, literally, like no emblems whatsoever have been able to be acquired. Like I don't understand. It's like first with the Seireitei challenge and the tokens, and now with this section too. It's pretty much like I'm gonna have to go through all of my videos and pretty much type a big red mark saying doesn't work anymore. Insane. So now, just for the sake of the video, watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that one. All right, that one proved me wrong. But that was already 300. I'd rather just buy probably just the thing from the other section. So I'm not going any further because it's gonna cost me 250, 200 at least, another 200. Nah, I'm good. I'll just buy the universal fragments at that point. I will donate though, because I need to donate. There we go. Still the same setup as before. Yep, haven't changed it. Anything in here. So anybody watching, always going for it. Wow, this is a ton of masteries. Alright, I guess it's worth it. There we go. Boom. I got this new keyboard that is quieter than my other one, but I don't like the feel. It's supposed to be mechanical, but it feels like just like one of those cheapo keyboards out there. It's just quieter. Oh shoot, it went on auto. Okay, why is my entire screen stuttering? That's weird. Oh shoot, I did not have my rage ready. Well, they won't die. They'll be fine. Alright, so here we're gonna save a couple of the rages. 1, 2. Thank you, man. I appreciate the subscription 100%. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Anything that I don't cover, he usually has it right up there, or we'll just piggyback of one another very often. So you want to make sure that you're on both, since there are things that I could miss that will be brought to you by Meist. This is fine. Alrighty. Ooh, that's loud. My bad. My bad, everyone. That's really loud. That was really loud. Gotta get rid of all these notifications. Have to set up this entire computer from the get-go. It's kind of funny. Once you've had something for a while, you forget all of the work that you've put into it and how much time it takes. There we go. Oh, actually, believe it or not, you know what I just realized? There is this option too. And where did it go? Right there. So if you turn on Streamlabs streamer mode, then now the thing doesn't show the cropped option anymore. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. I forgot to turn that on. I actually learned that today. There we go. 1, 2. Come on, take away the rage. Nope. See, so the Hanataro Warsoul literally works like, I haven't seen it work actually. After I made that my last, the one that I got almost to 15,000 million squad boss damage, I haven't seen it work ever again. So that's another thing that is busted within the game. So if you were planning to use it, aside of the HP, nothing else really works with that. Perfect. I'm on turn number 8. Don't die. There we go. Alrighty. Steven Seller, thank you, my man, for subscribing. And you donated, man. Alrighty, bro. Come on. Thank you so much. I can already make up some of the money that I had to spend today just for the stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hopefully we won't have any more inconveniences. The computer's already working pretty decently. Actually, better than I expected it. So I didn't really have a lot of time to do my research. I just went and literally just... I usually build my PCs, but this one I saw the amount of money that was gonna cost me just to buy the build and then compare the pieces and then having to spend the time together. And I think that it came out to be actually cheaper than building it myself. So I just don't like that the casing that I got doesn't seem very what's it called, well ventilated. So I'm gonna have to figure something out for that. Might have to figure something out for that. There is the dollar sign. There is like a dollar sign on the bottom that shows you like it's right next to where the emojis is. It says show your support for the for suited. That dollar sign right there, that's the donate button. Alright, so I'm just gonna, did I win? Yep, I am the highest. There we go. Alright, so I think we're done with everything for this. Let's see what else. Some reason Hero Cantare won't open on. Alright, so let me see if I can I'm gonna just start installing because it's not opening for some reason for me. So how many people are planning? Please tell me a lot though. So I was planning to actually showcase it tomorrow. But then I realized that it's Memorial Day weekend and I got my entire family coming over from out of town. So I know we're in quarantine still, but unfortunately, I think they're all losing their minds. And I got my siblings and so forth coming over. I know we shouldn't, but at this point, I have no power over it anymore. No? What does that include? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Tell me how much is it gonna cost me? And is it worth it? That's the main question. Is it worth it? Yo, Luke, bro. You the man. No, yeah, I'm pretty big. Actually, that's why if you guys see me that sometimes I'm like trying to have to move the time. It's because I try to spend some time before the streams because by the time that we're done, everybody's they're sleeping or so forth. So, and you never know. All right. So what dailies? What else do I need to do? Oh, let's do some summons for free summons. Look, I really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. Slowly but surely, we'll make it there to what we need. Ay. So, someone that asked me how I got all those war souls, I'm like, it was all from here. I think we are underestimating the value of what this little section right here is. Because with what you get with one pull, you get to do 4 in here. And, the things that you get, first of all, every 10 pull is a guaranteed war soul awakening essence, and then every single one of these in here makes a huge difference in your characters, especially if you get things like Warsaw of Wrath or the Warsaw of Fury. This one I need to exactly figure out who I need to use it on. It's more for like a tank. This is absolutely insane for a tank as well. This is really good on any damage dealer right off the get-go. And I got that one from here. I got one of those from here. I got this one from here. I got this one from here, and I got this one from here. So I got what? That's 6, and I've done about 140 of these pulls. So the return on investment is pretty high, 100%. See, look at that, 1 or 2 oranges. See, so but my Steve, we don't have your wallet size. I wish I had that buying power, man, but I don't. But it definitely has. I mean, just right there, the fact that even if it's 100, right, 100 pulls, that's 6,000, but you're getting upwards of 2 of those orange war souls. Yo, that's a really high return on investment, really really high. Plus all the other stuff that you get, because think about it, that's 10 awakening essences right off the get go. It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it if you ask me. But unfortunately, or thankfully, since that is permanently there, and I'm hoping that they do like an event for it, like higher rate or anything like that, because then at that point you'll learn that you can save for that moment and then kind of like go all out. One more token. No, 10-time pulls. You want to do 10-time pulls. Pretty much on everything. By the way, even in here, like this whole 50% off is a shaft. I don't know, like it's not worth it. This whole 50% off right here is a shaft. You don't want to do that one either. Because if you start doing that and every single day, you're wasting like 1,500 jades. So don't fall for that. No, What Ichigo is gonna come in as a 2 stars, and then you're gonna have to either use Omni Shards, and if you don't care about what is in the regular banner whatsoever, then you can go ahead and do all other pulls, but you're gonna need an additional 120 shards to make him 4 stars. Alright, so give me 1 second, everyone. I'm trying to... Oh, we haven't done this either. Oh, Jesus, I forgot to collect all that stuff. Oh, so for those that were asking, how is Miss Lisa on one-on-ones? Her rage thing still applies here, like the whole reduction and stuff. The only thing that you don't get is the effect of like the crush and stuff like that, because you need another character in the battlefield. But based on the number of characters, her rage deals more damage the least amount of characters there are. Yeah, it still works in this area. Yeah, so you'll need it's actually 39, it's 40,000, because you're gonna be getting a 33% return of the jades that you spend. Jades. The only problem with you know the math that you see online is that by the time that the summons come in, so for example, I'm gonna use myself, right? So if a limited banner comes in and I go in, I'm in the next one, for example, I'm not getting a single penny back, because all of my tokens, it's all I'm using. Because this thing doesn't, I wish that there was an option that you can choose what you want to use, tokens or jades. Because on the rebate during the limited banners, if you use tokens, you get nothing. So it's costing you pretty much the full thing. But if you use jades, you're gonna get 600 jades back for every 2,000. So that's 33% that you're getting back, which again makes it, if you had to spend 60,000, now you only have to spend 40,000. But you gotta make sure that you have the 40,000 so you can go all the way to the 150 fragments. How many universal fragments I have, actually? I only have 62 too. Yeah. Because I haven't done any summons whatsoever. I got a good amount of awakening essence. Let me see if this finished. Uh, Sorry, guys. My daughter's about to knock the house down. You probably could hear that bumps going through the house. Oh, I don't think this works on the 64-bit one. Might be the reason why. Alrighty, let's take a look. Alright, so you guys good if I decide if we to play a little bit of Hero Cantare? Because I want to kind of like walk you through some of the things and why I'm so addicted to this game, essentially. What is going on? What am I doing? Let me just go here. By the way, this is the way if you want to play the game right now. So all you literally have to do is, let me turn off streamer mode just so that I can show you. So download that app, cool app, right? On your phone, you can download it on your phone or anything. I mean, if you are afraid, you know, of any breaching or anything like that, then of course, don't do it. Just do it on BlueStacks since it's an emulator. But you have access to the Korean version. So there we go. And you're gonna click on the Korean one and then just download and install it, and you'll have access. No VPN required, nothing like that. Straight off. Yeah, so at level 60, everybody has access to Byakuya. Wow, my daughter sounds like your landlord and his family on a daily basis. That's funny. So, so I never say one character is better than the other one, but based on the situation that we have right now, White Ichigo has definitely a better fit because one, you don't require his weapon to be awakened in order to use everything from him, right? So that is a plus in my opinion. The other thing too that you have to take into consideration is the fact that 99.9% of the formations that we are using are going to fit him instantly without any problems. Which we cannot really say the same about Grimjo because you would have to run kind of like the, you know, the formation that I was using, the 4-2 Azur and so forth. He's still depending on other people to use his rage a lot. But also that he's a single damage dealer, and if you think about it, that means that all of his kit in reality only benefits him, while White Ichigo kit that benefits himself and then the rest of your formation as well. If nobody has seen these intros, man, you're missing out. Let me see if I can turn on the volume on this thing. Why is there no audio coming from this one? This is the weirdest thing. See the mixer. Yeah, everything is good. Why is there no audio coming out of this one? Yeah, anybody? Yo, I know people starting to drop off the stream because I close Bleach Immortal Souls, but man, this game right here, I know you guys are going to love it. This game right here, it's going to be the dot dot dot. I'm telling you, it's definitely going to be super hyped and globally it's gonna do very very well. Like I haven't found such a friendly play to game like this one from the get go. I think it's right there with like Seven Deadly Sins and so forth. As long as you don't look at the Japanese version, of course. Um, the game mechanics are awesome. The amount of content from the get go in this game, 100%. And I can see people are like, nah, man, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to know anything about Hero Cantare. But I'm telling you, and if you watch, you're going to get a head start because it's going to be popular. Very popular. Yeah, and there's more. They're gonna bring. It's by Webtoon, but I mean, I was in some forums and stuff, and there are gonna be some big collaborations. Oh, I am gonna play. I am gonna play. I literally want to go through every nick and crack. Like, I'm literally. This is the first game that I'm fully playing in Korean, and I don't care. Like, I'm pulling out my phone and using Google Translate and all that stuff. And my camera just died. It does. I'll tell you, it does spoil a lot. So um, just there will be spoilers ahead, just in case. It does spoil significantly, actually. So actually, right from the get go, the characters at the front. I'm like, sorry, I'm logging in quickly onto the screen. There we go. And all of my phones are going off. I have no idea who's trying to reach me. Should all be silenced. So right from the get go, so let me just introduce you. So there will be different servers right now, but if you are playing on the Korean version, is this is not going to be like Bleach Immortal Souls. I'll tell you from the get go. There's not gonna be like 300,000 servers or anything like that. They've kept it pretty put together, so very likely you will end up playing with your friends and so forth. So that's a good thing. But you have the option to start on every server, and pretty much every server is a new account. It's a new play save essentially, and it doesn't affect what you did on one. It doesn't affect what you do on the other one. Again, look at the character design. Like it just looks right from the get go looks absolutely insane. They've look, it hasn't been out for that long, and there's a ton of banners. Like right now, they have two. This one, that the one that you saw right there, that's a banner. This is Mira, or actually it's Light Mira, or Jumira actually. She's going to be the one that everybody's wanna go re-rolling for. You'll see, she literally will carry you through the entire thing. What I love the most is, like I mentioned before, the character designs, the story mode, the way that they walk you through everything, and the content and how everything ties up. This is another banner that is going on right now. This is Mr. Dark. There are multiple versions. This chick is absolutely sick. There we go. Every day you get a bunch of free stuff just for playing the game. So let me go to my section. So see, I'm level 49. This account, I started it right when I made the video, and I'll show you how many SS characters I already have, and I haven't really pulled, so I already have 3. And then when you look at the progression as you're playing the game, so this is free stuff for pulling, more free stuff for pulling, more currency, gold, everything. Look at the SS characters that you get. You get random SS, random. Then when you complete the story mode, which is what I appreciate, it's kind of like 7 Deadly Sins. No, they will not carry over. They will not carry over. This is all on the Korean server. This is all on the Korean server, 100%. So there is a progression status. So right there. So that's an S character that you get shards for. That's more summoning currency. This is separate from from the first screen. And you see how it says Season 0? So some people think that this is going to reset, that this is actually going to be available all the time. Every time they add new content, you're going to have something like this. That's another S character. More summoning currency, another S character. The white dude, look, an SS character right there for free for clearing the content. As you progress in, look, another SS character right there. That's 2, as you can see. Really good S character right there. A bunch of fragments, a bunch of gold, more summoning currency, another random SS character. That's 3. More summoning currency. more summoning currency, more shards for you to upgrade the SS character. So not only they give you the character, they also are giving you the dupes that you need for it. More summoning currency. So right there, that's a temple on 2 of those. So by finishing a chapter, you already got another temple, another one. So this is for a relic, more SS characters. So you're gonna end up with a ton of SS characters without having to do much. Like in reality, I haven't had a reason to pull anything out of my wallet. Now you see her. She's literally all you need in a really good healer to get all the way to where I'm at right now without doing anything. So it is a possibility. If I had played correctly as I should have from the beginning, probably would have been all the way to a stage 15 on probably day 14, 15, as long as you have the right healer and her. So I think I collected enough that I can upgrade her now. So let me go and upgrade the heroes quickly. Actually, no. Before I do that, let me show you all the content. And this is why I'm telling you that. Correct. You have to use Kubo. So if you didn't see, let me just show you again. That app right there. Kubo app. So you just download it on your BlueStacks. It's like an app store essentially for all Korean, Japanese, Chinese games. Pretty much anything and everything that you need, it gives you access to it right there. And you just open it, search the game like I did. I'm gonna get off of stream mode because it keeps switching out every single time. Right there, you search the game, install, open, no VPN needed, and run it. That's it. But anyway, so here we go, why the game is super free to play friendly, right? So one of the things that you've noticed that you've never seen, so look at that. Every single day, this shop resets, right? And don't even look at where the currency is. With the regular gold, you see that I have 2 million, and I had like you can get a bunch every single day. Now, gold is for everything. It's for upgrading your characters, for enhancing, for awakening your gear, pretty much everything. But you also can use it to buy currency every single day. Right now, every day I've been being able to buy 120. I've gotten all this in 2 days, really. In 2 days worth of gameplay, and I haven't even cleared everything at 3 stars. And that's enough for another 2 temples. I've already summoned 4 times of temples, and I still have plenty of currency to do it one more time. Let me see how many I have left. So look, I can do another 2. I can do 4 more, and I already summoned 4 times. Correct, the 26. So as you can see, in 3 days, I've gotten literally enough to do 8 times 10 pulls, and you usually will want about 10 because you want to go 100. See how it shows you that bar right there? But then, see, I did 1 here by mistake. I shouldn't have. So see right there? See, I did 1 right there. I did 2 right there. That's 3 already. I did 1 right there, but I guess he reset it. And then I have 4 more. So that's literally 8 in 3 days I've collected. So I can literally summon on an entire banner, like on a limited banner, without having to go out of my way. Now, of course, it's at the beginning, right? Because you have access to all the things. But this is the thing. If they're giving you all that stuff and they're continuing to drop new things that you can do, like everywhere you go, there is something that you can earn stuff in this game. Everywhere. Look, there are so many reward sections for doing things. It's absolutely insane. Look at all the shards that I got. SS characters right there. Look, I already have dupes. Multiple dupes. I already was able to make her and another character, 2 characters already, to 4. So see, 3 stars, she's 4 stars. And I got more of her fragments as well. So technically, if you want to look at it, I've already gotten like 6 SS characters without doing much, to be honest with you. Then, let's say that you don't want to use your... Say... Oh, it's not? Yeah, so you're going to have to probably use... so just download it to Co-op and log in into the North America section. That's how you're going to have for like Brazil and stuff like that. So anyways, for characters, every time you obtain a character, you have the hero dungeon, which you can go in and farm their shards. So for example, I have these ones open right here. So Yumita, right? I can literally go in here and you have a number of tries. And of course, as long as you can beat the stage, to farm their fragments. Like I don't know about you, but and it's every character. You just have to unlock them and have it once, and then you'll go to the respective faction, and you'll be able to farm the fragments. So look for this one, same thing. See, they're all right there. So again, I don't know how much more friendly it can get for the free to play than it already is. Then when you go to things like, let's say, Advent Boss, or like this is something that you might leave for later starting, like you might not focus and you save the tickets that they give you for it. um, you have Dimensional Gap, which is going to give you a ton of currency, and it goes by ranking. So see, level 60 opens another ranking, level 90, and so forth. But it's pretty straightforward. Like you go in here, I am very far, so I'm just gonna open it. You're gonna be able to get currency for gold. You're gonna get, like, these are shards that you can exchange for character shards. So I believe it's about some of them will be 1-to-1 ratio, some of them will be 3-to-1 ratio, some of them will be 5. But they still give you even more currency that you can use to get more shards for your dupes. So pretty much everything and anything you can obtain it in the game. It's as long as you're willing to grind for it a little bit, but there is really nothing locked behind a pay to play wall from what I've seen. Same thing here. You want to stock up as many of these tokens. This is like the quest house. You can fulfill them and they give it to you. You can pretty much forge everything that you need to do. Dimensional Crack. It's more so you can get more shards and more upgrading material and so forth. Ay. But I can tell that not everybody's like, I don't know, maybe when it comes out, and especially since it's in Korean, probably throwing everybody off. But the game is, again, I am hooked 100%. The gear management, the awakening sections, like you can work on each individual character to get them to where you need them to be. Again, I'm bought 100%. Like, bought 100% into what you can do. There is nothing boring. Heck, I haven't even been able to finish everything in one day, to be honest with you. That's how much stuff there is to do. I just opened Team Arena, which is kind of like you set up 3 teams, and then you're able to go against one another. This also will show you what are the main heroes that people are using. So see 3v3 and so forth. Actually, let me wreck this guy. Haven't even done one. The best part is that there's already tier list made. It's pretty straightforward, but the main part for me is that the fact that from the beginning it's kind of like Bleach Immortal Souls. You'll get that one formation set up, and then everything else is gonna be added to you literally without you spending anything. So I gotta be smart and spend on, let's say, her, because she's the one that you're gonna reroll. Get her to like level 60. You don't really have to dump much resources on the other ones. If you get her dark version also as well. By the way, if you notice, these are the same character technically. That's Dark Yumida and then that's Light Yumida. You can use the same character in the exact same section both times. Yeah, and I have it on auto, so I haven't even given it the right the right showcase by actually using the skills and so forth. I appreciate the battle process. So this is the team match is auto, so you don't get to controller, but the regular PvP arena, you can select who you attack and so forth. See, that's the new character. They have different versions. So there is many things to do. And just the fact that people that are playing Bleach Immortal Souls are so into, the right War Soul, which here you have gear. You also have relics. So there's many things that will be familiar to a lot of people. They just have different names. So which is why I think that the Bleach Immortal Souls community will appreciate the gameplay that the game has. Because it's very similar. It's just more polished, in my opinion. Like right from the get-go, you're not waiting for anything. Check the what engine are you running? Are you doing it on DirectX or are you doing it on the one that is optimized? Because the way that I installed it is I Google it on the regular browser and then I just drag the file to install the APK. I didn't download it directly from within BlueStacks. Well, the one team lost, but I still win. All right. Also, there's a ton of stuff sent to you every single day in the mail. Something I don't think it's available right now, but there's an ad way that you can actually just watch an ad like Seven Deadly Sins if you played it, and it gives you free summoning currency, free gold, and free stuff right from the get go. For us starting, you're gonna get 1,000,000 gold, 20 summoning, which is 4 summonings for free, a free SS character. So like I mentioned, like it's a ton of free stuff that you don't have to invest on. You can literally just enjoy the game and feel free. No, no, nope. So like I mentioned, so I've been following the game since in launch in Korea, and the developers have been very on top of it, which is not the same that I can say about like a game like Exos Heroes, which is why I also caught my attention big time as to probably why I'm gonna main this game, big time, because literally there has been no complaints. There, everybody's happy. The characters, like a character doesn't come out, the characters don't come out and all of a sudden you have like a big creep wall that all of a sudden you need to switch out your entire formation. Characters that people say that are bad are good for other things. So again, I think that we're gonna be very, very happy. Yeah, 26, that's the day. 26, that's the day for it. You can see there's world raid party. So there is a party mode which you join somebody else. There's single play. I'm nowhere being able to do anything in here. Let me just show you how I get absolutely destroyed right now. You're able to bring 6 characters on this section, and I'm gonna get absolutely obliterated. So doesn't even matter if I tried it or not. I'm just gonna die. Watch. So the way that this works is you see how it stacks the cards. So the gameplay is very different. So you have 3 skills, just like every other game, and then the SS characters have a special ultimate that they can use that has a cutscene. So the idea is that you leverage, right, just like everything, you want to save the 3 stack skills, which is your technically your ultimate. So let's say with Jumita, so see that it says 1 skill type right there, right? That's gonna be a single damage target. But then if I combine it to 2, now this became an AOE. Then if I combine it again, now I got my ultimate one, and it's a chain, but it uses points. So for one combination, only 1, but for essentially for a stack of 3, it uses 3 points. And they change, so they don't, depending on the stack, the skill is going to change. Same thing for the healers and everybody else, is about combining their cards, meaning that technically as long as you get enough cards to combine, the skills are always available, so you can literally use your ultimate repeatedly. You don't have to wait for mana or anything like that, or like a number of turns that the character has to go, like rage. And this is going to be based on how many characters you have available. So clearly the max is 10 points, but for every character in your team, so in story mode you can only bring 4 characters, so you have 8 points, meaning that you can do 2 3 stacks and then 1 single stack and then plus an attack. So it's different. I've never seen this type of setup before. I mean, you have something kind of similar but not really on Seven Deadly Sins, because it doesn't, combining cards doesn't change the skill itself. It's more like it increases what it can do. They still have 3 separate skills, and this one is 3 things, but it's all based on the number of cards that you have. Yeah, so again, it's just everything. Also, I don't know if you notice how smooth the gameplay is, which you usually with all this flashiness, even though it is 2D, like, some games still struggle, and everything that you do in the game is super super smooth. Like I haven't found anybody flying across the screen that they shouldn't, or any character glitching. Everything has been pretty straightforward so far. And as you can see, this is what you want Yumita. Look, the only one that is like literally taking damage and everything, and a healer, of course. So the healer and the damage dealer. You don't really need tanks, like I mentioned on my other video. Again, you want her, and then you want her, the SS version of this girl right here, and you're good to go. Literally, just invest in those two until you get the remaining characters that you're actually going to want to use. Let me get out. Alrighty. So there is a trial tower. By the way, this is one. It's not like the Seireitei challenge. You want to make sure that you do this every single day as well. So pretty much you want to do everything in reality, everything that you have access to. But the advantage with this is that it's all scalable based on what you can achieve and what your team is at. So let's see, that's the dimensional gap. I already tried that one. That's dimensional crack. I already tried that one. Here, dungeon, quest house. This is the scammer shop because it's super expensive for what he gives you. This is the special shop that I showed you, that where you can buy the regular currency or character charts and so forth. There's more stuff here, but again, there's guild. So let me see if I can get out. So there's a guild. There's guild boss. There's guild wars. There's guild dungeon. There's pretty much everything. The shop in here, it's awesome. I think I haven't joined a guild on this account. But anyways, again, you've seen all the content that is open. When it's in English, it's going to be more attractive than it is right now. But in reality, super complete game. They're supposed to be adding more stuff. Look at all the free stuff that you're getting left and right. Like I mentioned, look on this is week 1, week 2, week 3, 4 weeks worth of free stuff all the way to SSR, and right here that is a temple that you get for free, right from the get-go, just for logging in every single day. Look in here, a ton of ESP, a ton of gold, a ton of upgrade material. Same thing here. So look, this is on day 3 after I look. Free is for me. More free stuff. See, when you this is from Arena, I'm pretty sure. Look, SS characters that you can collect within in-game. They change by season. Again, I don't know how much more free-to-play you can get. This is your selective pool that they give you the option to do. There is a season pass as well. There's a free season pass, and then of course you have your pay-to-play season pass. Look, you get S-class gear, which by the way for global we're gonna get free SS class gear, which people in Korean version don't even have just yet. So, pretty forgiving, to be honest with you. Let me see if I used it. I do all my pulls. I did. So, oh look, when you do a temple, this is what I appreciate. You see these shards right here? These shards, you can accumulate them. See how it says A, S, and depending what they are. So it means that you can exchange these shards for other character shards, but again, it's a different ratio depending on what character it is. So it could be a 1-to-1, it could be a 2-to-1, 3-to-1. But again, everything that you do gives you something back. And that was my selective summon, by the way. No, actually, no, this was not my selective summon. This was a regular summon that I did. This was the second one. And I wish that I could show the other ones too. You can summon gear, and look, free add one, of course. It's the same commercial every time. There's a slight difference, yes. You get a little more loot, but not worth. If you know that you cannot clear it, it's not worth going for it. You're better just sticking up to the regular Seireitei challenge. Like it's not worth taking the risk that you might lose your entire team, or you might have to use all of your revival potions. Plus, the real good one, which I missed today, is the one for like Yamamoto. So it's not. I think it's not. If you cannot beat Nightmare, it's not worth going for it. what else am I missing from here? The collection. Oh, so yeah, so these are the relics, which are technically like the War Souls and Bleach Immortal Souls for anybody. So, and see, there's SS rank, of course, S rank, and so forth. They all have different attributes that they're gonna be providing. You can enhance them too. So it's a ton of stuff. These are all the characters, but they all look absolutely insane. Anybody that hasn't watched Cut Up High School, well, we got him right there. So make sure that you watch it because there are some spoilers that are gonna be happening within the game. Tower of God. We got max leveling warriors. Where did I go? Right here, max leveling warrior and so forth. They're bringing another one. There's the Tetra characters, which are the original from the game. So again, many. Look at the handful. Like it's pretty. So that's 7 per line, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 37 SS characters available already. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, you have 28 SS, so that's already 60, and then you have a handful of A's. You have over 70 characters available in the game. Again, now from here, just because we're here, so the ones that you want to go for is Jumida, right here. They nerfed this guy. It sounds like he's a healer, but he's not. He's a damage dealer. Then you have the main healer one that you want to use is this girl right here. If you get her on your rerolls and you get Yumida, you're all set until like stage 15. And by that time, when you get there, you can also have a bunch of other SS characters. But what you want to do is save your currency so that you summon 100 times on a limited banner, which is 10 temples. We all are, bro. That's why we're here. I'm pretty sure that all 32 viewers that have stayed are all for Hero Cantare. And Exos Heroes, again, I have high hopes for it. I am gonna play it regardless. I'm just not gonna invest in it until they figure their stuff out. And I'm sure that it's going to be a solid game. But Hero Cantare has all my support from the get-go. Even if I get a month or two out of it, just because of the sheer amount of content that the game is going to be bringing, it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. In 3 days, I want to know the amount of people that got a bunch of SSR characters on Bleach Immortal Souls in the first 3 days. I want someone to tell me who was able to do that. Or 80 summons 10 times. I want to know. Alright, but it's 10 o'clock. Again, I appreciate you all. This was not the best stream, to be honest with you, man. I have to get better at this. I gotta bring you some stories to keep you entertained and so forth. But I definitely appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody that literally stayed through at the beginning with all the issues. I gotta go do some cable management right now and rearrange this entire room for this new setup. I hope that everybody has a great weekend. Stay tuned for the new video since we have plenty of changes that happen. Promise you that I'm gonna continue to get better with the engagement, not making sure that you don't get bored. But again, it's just the part that the community is so supportive. 100% appreciate it. Thank you, Godric. I enjoyed you guys. I need to get better at multitasking, by the way. I gotta be able to read and play at once. I get distracted too often and I make mistakes, which is probably why I lost all of Seireitei challenge. Nah, that was just me being a little dun-dun. I think we just... Oh my god. You know what? I didn't even realize. I think I just hit 2K. Oof. One. I'm only missing... I think one more subscriber. That's insane. Wow, that's insane. Literally. That I know, so close. So Nicolas, it's based on the day, on the number of days your server has been open. On 18th day after the server has been open, you'll see the first limited banner. Then once that banner ends, 14 days after, you'll see another banner. So far, we've had Shunsui first, Yamamoto second, and then Toshiro third. So 3 banners. Alrighty, but thank you guys. Appreciate you. I will see you on the next video and on the next stream. Have a great night, stay safe, and enjoy your beautiful weekend. Bye bye, guys.